The Guardians of Desire, Part 2! So here we are, guys. We got that out of the way. Sorry about the lack of bloody noses and black eyes, like I promised. Anyways, so this one definitely fleshed out the character of Vargas before abruptly taking him away from you.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Oh, but he was a good guy.
Gives a shit. The weak need to die.
Yeah, well, you know what? You could have at least helped him when on his deathbed. You could have saved him.
Why are you talking to me like I'm Guts?
Oh, well, you just started saying the weak need to die, so I was like, okay, you're Guts, I'm Puck then. Fine. Fine.
You're not nearly cute enough to be Puck.
I don't know if I can agree with you on that one. I think we'll have to agree to disagree.
That you're cute enough or that Puck's cute?
Yes.
Anyway, guys, this a lot happened in this chapter, more so than the last chapter.
Right, it was a bit of a longer chapter. It was over 100. It was over 100 pages long.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give you a brief synopsis of what I remember, and then he'll, do his normal thing and correct me. Let's see. It started off with Vargas, and they were looking at the Behelt. Is that how you say it?
Bail it.
Bail it. They were talking about the Bail-It. We find out that it's a key for the what was it?
It was to pretty much open this dimension to summon the 5 God Hands.
This dimension for 5 God Hands, right? Mm-hmm. And Guts doesn't know how to work it. No one knows how to work it. He knows what it is. We don't know why he knows what it is, but we know he knows what it is. And also, it's a living thing.
Yep, it totally opened its eyes and humorously scared Puck.
Yeah, which I'll be honest with you. If I would was holding it or whatever, looking at it, and it opened his eyes, I'd be like,
yeah, oh yeah, no, I'd be like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I would. I was right. I empathized with Puck in that situation.
Yeah.
I felt like there was actually a lot of empathy for Puck this chapter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I didn't really come to anything, but yeah, there was.
Well, no, because obviously he can't actually do much. Puck has more to do in later chapters in this arc, but.
So what? Puck actually has a purpose other than being the only light comedy relief.
Well, also there's Berserk's. Sorry, guys. There's Guts' reactions to Puck, which can be humorous as well.
Right.
He does have more of a purpose. He's not super. Obviously, he'll never be physically useful.
Right.
He's never going to be anything in a fight because he's in this world. Mm-hmm. Little sprite-like fairy guys. Turns out they're as strong as they look.
Right.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm gonna save Vargas. Flies and just
twink, tink,
hits the axe, and it's like, well, that was the end of that.
Good job, Puck.
Oh, and Vargas dies.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. So, Vargas just continues, shows how nice of a guy he is. He's before we get to that, the leader, the town leader,
the count,
tore a piece of himself out.
More like barfed a piece of himself. He's like, and just like this caterpillar with his face.
Yeah, just went into the captain Zondark.
Yes.
And Zondark became a part of the Count, or the Count became a part of Zondark. I'm not sure.
Guts pretty much said that
he was possessed.
The only part of Zondark's personality that remained was his vengeance for Guts.
Right.
And the rest of it was pretty much the Count.
Right, and he was formidable.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was definitely formidable. Guts. I can't say that Guts was having a hard time, but I mean, he didn't kill him instantly.
Right. Guts was having a harder time.
Yes. But so there was a spectacular fight. It lasted, good, I would say 10 pages.
Right. And during that time, we see things are about to crush Puck, and then Vargas comes and just protects him.
Being the nice guy, which the entire time I was like, he's going to die, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Honestly, I couldn't remember if he died or not.
So, then Vargas is like, oh, here's the escape path, and Guts is all like, this is the best escape path you have.
Well, even Puck was kind of complaining. He was like, ugh, P.U.
And they split up with Vargas because, as we know, Guts is all like, he's weak and he's, you need to take care of himself.
I feel like that now is a good time to bring it up because Guts' point of view, while cruel, does make sense because he looks down on people that can't fight for themselves. Because Vargas was like, I need you to do revenge take revenge
me.
on the Count for me since
Yes.
I obviously can't do it myself. And Guts was like, if you can't do it yourself, then don't even try to get revenge. It's you're a weak piece of trash. Go do something else.
Yeah.
I could have done all of this without you.
Right. Which is true.
Right. I mean,
except for maybe the key.
Right. If Vargas didn't have Bayonet, then obviously, I mean, we don't even know if Guts really needs the Bayonet, but he has it. If he can figure out how to work it, then he could summon the 5 God Hands, I guess.
Well, let's be honest. I don't know. You know.
Right.
So you said we. We don't know.
Oh, well, you said we don't anyway. I'm just
now
doing
who's
that.
arguing semantics?
Yeah, I'm just. That's how I'm going to talk for these, okay? It's just, you're going to have to accept it.
God, he already knows everything. He's acting like he doesn't.
Yep.
He's not on my level.
Yeah, so what did you think of Vargas's official backstory? I mean, it was kind of short, but, it was poignant, I think. The door's open. Hold on, you talk about that. I'll go close the door.
Well, the backstory was what I expected, except, welcome back.
Hello.
It was the two sons and the wife, which wasn't even in the backstory. I mean, it was talked about, but
well, no, it showed them getting eaten.
Oh, I guess they did.
Right.
See that.
I don't know if it was a kid or if it was a wife, but whoever it was, he ate that person whole.
Yes.
He was like,
God. It was a very poignant noise you just made there.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought of when he was doing. He was like, what? That's God
damn it. No, but the it was okay for backstory.
Right. No,
I didn't give that much thought to it.
Right. No. I understand that. I mean, there's really not much thought to give to it. It's just sort of like, I just really enjoyed the whole thing. Like, oh, look at this wretched-looking dump of a man, sort of thing. And you're like, you don't know how much you trust him. He looks kind of weird and gross or whatever. And the more he talks and everything, you're like, wow, this guy is actually, he's
just a sweetheart.
Right. He's a very kind-hearted man who was, one of the worst things something that could possibly happen to a person ever, probably, happened to him. And he still has a kind heart after it, except when it comes toward the Count, obviously.
Yeah, right. But
he hates that guy.
Yeah, but even at the end where Guts is like, so I'm taking off and you're not coming with, and everything, you stay here, or not stay here, but he didn't even say that. It's like he doesn't care. He didn't care where he went. But he's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. I'm just a nice old man. And I was just like, he's gonna die, isn't he? And then not too long after that, the demon that was the captain came and got him. And next thing we see is that Vargas. Oh no! Before that, we Guts was eavesdropping in on a conversation.
Yeah, where he learned about the execution.
Yeah. That's right. And we found out about Vargas's execution, and we go to see Puck, who is just losing his shit. We gotta go help this old man.
Right,
We gotta help
Puck-
this nice old man.
Puck is very much like, if he was strong, he would be your stereotypical hero. He's like, I'm gonna go in and save the day. That's how Puck would be. He would be your stereotypical anime hero,
Right.
If he had any potential as a fighter.
It's really interesting as this show is as one of our commenters pointed out, which I already knew, but this is quite an old manga. It's
Right. It was released in '89.
Yeah, and so it seems like it's breaking anime tropes before they even existed. Kind of thing.
Right. Well, anime really probably took off in the '70s, '80s probably more so. Anime.
Yeah, it didn't become westernized until later, though.
It didn't become westernized until the '90s.
Yeah.
Anime wasn't really a thing over here till around then.
Yeah, and we can thank DBZ for that, or actually, DBZ.
No, I wouldn't
say
thank
Dragon
Speed
Ball.
Racer for that.
Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Right. Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't remember when Sailor Moon was released, but Speed Racer was like in the '60s or '70s, I think. So Speed Racer was first.
Yeah, Speed Racer was first, but anime became a household word because of DBZ.
Right. Although there are a lot of people out there who's like, I don't like anime. Anime's stupid. And then they're like, have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, who hasn't seen Dragon Ball Z? And they're like, yeah, that's anime, buddy. They're like, it's not the same thing. It's like, it kind of is.
It is.
It's anime.
It's anime. Started off as a manga.
You go ahead and keep on being condescending to those people who do watch it, though.
Right.
We'll condescend your
condescension
enjoyment of whatever it is you like. I don't know. I was gonna say something super stereotypical. I was like, you you go enjoy your football. But I was like, well, okay, come on, me, come on. That's really stereotypical. Anyway, I said it anyway, though.
You did say it anyway.
But I said it as an example and not as an actual thing, so it's okay.
You're still racist.
We're talking about Berserk. Overall, these last two chapters, I feel, have just pretty much been build-up chapters.
Right. Not much happened, and then, Guts watches Vargas, get killed, and then Puck calls him a coward.
Well, not a coward. He doesn't say that. He's feeling all of Guts' emotions, and he's trying to understand them, and Puck is starting to understand what Guts is feeling, and he realizes that Guts actually sees a lot of similarities between him and Vargas, and Puck realizes that Guts is actually afraid.
Right. But he literally said the word coward.
Oh, I don't remember reading coward, but again, I'm pretty sure what we're reading is not an official translation.
Oh, I could tell. There was
this chapter definitely wasn't an official translation.
God,
it was quite annoying, actually.
He's having me use Zingbox, okay? Which he was like, this is the best translation.
Well, no. It's the best translation that I've found for the most part.
He doesn't want me to use Crunchyroll.
It's not on Crunchyroll.
Oh, no, not Crunchyroll. Manga Browser.
Yeah, Manga Browser. No, Manga Browser was even worse.
Oh.
Trust me. No, I'm thinking maybe we should forgo the apps altogether and maybe go on to Manga Town. It's a website. It's fine. Yeah, that might be the best place. And at the very least, all the chapters will be in order, because on Zingbox, the Golden Age arc, like I told you before, there are a couple of chapters that are out of order, and it makes it super confusing.
Right. So, how the chapter ends is after Vargas's death, he follows the people who go out to bury him, and he kicks their ass for whatever reason.
Probably because they were disrespecting Vargas.
Right. And then a bunch of spirits start showing up, and
when I first saw that, I was like, "Oh, is it nighttime?"
right.
No. But instead of actually attacking him, they're just like, "Get revenge! Get revenge!"
Right. Just clawing at him. He's like, "Don't mess with me," you know. And then they all disperse.
Yeah, he literally like adopted a demon face for a second,
Right.
and all the ghosts were like, "Oh shit!" They were gone.
Although, I forgot to say, right after Vargas died, that little slug thing appeared again, but it had Vargas's face.
Yeah, the thing where Guts, it's been in almost every chapter, and I think the only chapter it wasn't in was the previous one.
Right.
And, Gus was like, "It's you again," and all of a sudden his face transformed, and it had Vargas's face. Bandages and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so... Anyway, the chapter ended with Guts walking toward the town, supposedly about to wreck shit.
Right. He was like, "Don't worry, for you, I'll beat him harder." Like, I was just gonna
Whatever
kill him.
that means.
I was just gonna kill him, but now I'm gonna make it hurt. Yeah, I don't know. The one other thing I want to say before we close off is, for Vargas's beheading, we got a couple of shots of a girl at a window.
Saw that.
Yep. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. I just wanted to make sure I said that. I know you saw that. I just wanted to make sure that we broached that because obviously it's going to become she's going to show
Foreshadowing.
up. Right. Yeah. Not so subtle foreshadowing, in fact. All right. So I guess we'll see you in the Guardians of Desire Part 3. That was a terrible R roll.
Better than I could do.
3. Oh, that's better.